Hello everybody, so I made a video on this red fella, and I'm back to do it again because new stuff has come out. That stuff consisting of a few new characters, a Q&A, and yeah, that's basically it. Before I get into all of this, I want to mention a disclaimer. This is my speculation. Last time I did do this, I got jumped by Rerun's creator. So, yeah. And I will be bringing her up a few times for observations that I've been able to notice. So, the new characters. First, we have Neon. No, not that Neon. Screw that guy. This Neon. And he has a lab coat and a robot arm. He's pretty cool. Probably my favorite out of the newer characters introduced. And I don't know if it was obvious, but his design had to take some inspiration from Luthor. Like, you don't see it. Next up, we got Sawburn. He has, like, some gold on him. His braids are tied up in a knot, and he has a hat and a jacket, so this must be a callback to OVA. He's pretty cool. And finally, we have Amy Girl. I know her name is right there, but I gotta move this video forward. But yeah, we have this version of Amy. Hey, I like the whole black and sort of gray aesthetic. That's all, I guess. So those are the new additions to the Xylon verse. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know if it was an intended design choice, but I like how everyone has this sort of dirty steampunk aesthetic, and I'm all for that. I don't have much to say about the new additions right now added to the roster, but I will be getting into them later. So let's unbox this Q&A like how I do unboxing videos every once in a while. So it's a pretty enjoyable Q&A overall. It's like the first time an EXE has ever answered one of my questions, which might be the most impactful thing that ever happened to me. But we get to learn a bit about Xylon, the world he's in, and what his past life used to be like. This also might be the first time we find out about his family, but he also works at a destruction site, well, used to, but his family, we actually somewhat have designs for them, but they're all shadowy with question marks on them. Now I'm just spitballing here, but his two kids look similar to Lilith's kids. Hell, even his wife kinda looks similar to her. Like, what the fuck's going on here? This was just a weird thing I caught on to, but it's very interesting to me. Maybe a hint of inspiration? Probably not. We actually don't get to know what his actual name is, and we also don't know what he used to look like when he was a human. So, I guess Xylon is a human EXE. And you know, hey, I like human EXEs. The whole premise of your average person becoming a complete fucking unit that can kill anything in their path, I think is interesting. But you do gotta wonder how these people even get these powers. It's kinda terrifying. So, have you ever heard of Jumanji? It seems that the plot of Xylon's story seems to follow that. 4 or 5 people get trapped in this weird world. And to me, from what I have to guess, Xylon, I've probably messed up his name many times before, and I'm sorry for that, is trying to adapt to this world, and that's why he wants to take it over, so he can give it some sort of order. Because in his own words,
what is your purpose in taking over the world you reside in now? The main reason why I'm trying to conquer the world that I've been transported to is because it's not right. It is not normal, and I know that for a fact. So that is why I shall conquer with all this power I have. It is easy, and I know what to do, especially when I was a construction worker in my past. Also kind of a tech nerd as well, so that's why I'm very good with like technology and with building as well. Kind of explains, my castle back there.
Guys, I'm having my doubts he actually has a castle. So that is basically what Xylon wants to do. That's why he's taken over the world. And I get the vibe he isn't even really that bad of a guy. He seems pretty chill. The guy is probably just misunderstood, and everybody will come to realize that and will work with him, even his rival Shard. Or this guy is a true fucking monster that will kill your entire family in front of you. Don't do that, Xylon. I'll come to your castle and burn it down. Fuck you. Now, I do want to say that I actually like how Xylon is portrayed in this Q&A. I like his more calm demeanor, and I'd actually hope this is like a staple to his character. But, if he wants to kill my family, then there's nothing I can do about it. And I honestly think that this guy actually truly cares about his family. Like, he actually loves them, and he wants to see them again. This doesn't sound too off par with Lilith trying to find her family in the spirit realm. Difference is that Xylon is trying to adapt to this new world that he's in, and funnily enough, that I find very interesting, he's willing to work with others if they have the same sort of, thought process like him. So, I guess Shard and the other 3 could just be like, yeah, we're gonna work with you, why not? They just lie to him so they can, find a way to get out too. We have no explanation on why these guys look like Sonic characters, and maybe there's more people out there like them. But you know something I'm wondering about? Where's Eggman? There's a video of Xylon interacting with him. So, what if there's an Eggman guy who caused this? Probably not likely, but it's worth a thought. Maybe he created this weird world. Or maybe they're stuck in some weird Sonic fan game, but I'm just throwing stuff at the wall. So now I want to get into who the cast of characters used to be in their past life. We know about Xylon already, so Neon could have been like a doctor, a scientist, or a teacher doing science stuff. This Knuckles guy could be a guy at a bar. He used to serve like beer. He could have been an archaeologist, or he used to like be somebody that used to like lend books to people. Amy Girl could be an influencer, I guess. That's all I got. Maybe Shard used to work at a convenience store and that's why he smokes. Maybe he sold motorcycles. But that's all I got. We'll probably find out someday, so yeah, that's all my speculation I got. Please take it that way and don't yell at me because that's what happened last time. So dude is getting himself an established universe. We'll see how it grows next time. And that's basically all, and see ya.